Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this more Disco Elysium. That's one heck of a car there that old Kim came up here driving. I have learned some things. Some very kind commenters left me tips and pointers. I've discovered this is the amount of money I have, which is nowhere near the amount I owe. This is the time, and I have been reminded that it's double-click to run. So very, very good. Now, as it is, I can't remember the various keys that I have to press. I know what I have to click here. I just can't remember what the other things are. Yeah. I hope. Somebody in the union? Yeah. Okay. Now, another thing that was told to me. I passed by and did not talk to the first person that I had come across because I did not understand at that point. So we are going to head upstairs and we're going to, if she's still here, which I don't know that she is. So I may have messed it up by not talking to the gal that was here. And I guess she's not out here on this balcony. So I did mess that up. Oh well. I did not know anything about the game. I still don't. So, I mean, I've learned. But things like that, no. So I didn't mean to mess up, and I'm quite sure that this place is closed because I destroyed the place. Okay, then. Oh, yeah. And there was one of these that was like that I had gotten a thing right, but now I guess I've only got 2 of these. Okay, I guess I didn't finish up with that other thing. Well, we still have to figure things out, like, who's in the union box? Who's in the union box? Okay. Inspect the body. I don't know how now that's active. Alright, I've thrown up twice. Maybe we can do this where I'm not gonna end up puking this time. Because I gotta inspect it, so...
There he still is, looking right through
I have to do
with
it,
his
so
white eyes.
even...
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself
Well,
empty.
this time, though...
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do what?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are
Oh,
deep in
rot, I guess?
decomposition here.
Thing is, it would have to be cold, because otherwise that body would have long ago fallen down. The rot around the neck and head, that would have pulled off.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of
Well, let's
tattoos
just start at
covers
the
his
bottom
chest
and work our way
shoulders.
up. Let's
The
inspect
cargo
them
belt
boots.
used to fasten him to the branch above
Okay.
appears
Thank you for
industrial.
reading that.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands
The
in stark
boots?
contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine
Okay.
array of delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Well, how about that?
These are
Stormtrooper
clearly
boots.
not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Those aren't boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a nanotechnique.
Yes.
That's not
How
just
about
any
that?
notebook. It's a
But-
classic.
Thanks. That is super useful. But forget about that. It's the armor.
It's clearly some manner of super armor. Or future armor. Super future armor. I'm useless.
Yes, thank you.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Huh.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The
Yeah.
constabularies deemed it too costly. In that, for a full set, about
Oof.
4 years of wages.
Well, that would do the trick then, wouldn't it?
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Well, how could this man afford such expensive
That's for
hardware?
us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company.
Well, these look pretty
Budget is-
advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Check this first, just to see if anything has changed. You're in, do a preliminary expansion of the different parts. Well, let's knock on that boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds
It's anything
fragile.
but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate.
That'd be handy.
Dissipating it in...
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These
Okay.
plates then
That would be
develop
hard to
whirls of
design, but there you
floorboards.
go.
The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood material, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
Interesting, but as much as my hungover brain is wanting to go off on tangents, no.
I'm so disappointed in you. What are you interested in then?
Pull the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As
Oh,
you push
no.
downward, an
Well,
ominous
we have to
creaking
get the
sound
body down,
comes from
so-
above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the boot.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why's he letting go, Kuna?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Yeah.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
What happened to the rest of it? There is a reason I was doing that. I wasn't being mad. It's like I'm trying to check out the body.
It is. It's expensive.
I didn't mean to
We
do that
requested
one.
similar
Oh,
for a full set.
For the northwest region
yeah,
of
As
yeah,
a
yeah,
wage,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
regrettably
It's
small. But for
what
a piece of
happened
hardware,
to the rest
locals
of it.
probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
yeah.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Oh God.
the sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
Well, we're gonna back off
The
and
cadaver
check out the
slowly
rest.
twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink.
I don't
and
want to
blue.
ask Kuno. Kuno and the other kid are just going to be a pain in the walrus wrapping machine again. But we'll get there. Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight.
I can
of the
imagine,
corpse below.
especially after I pulled
Yellow,
them.
hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck.
Okay.
Above, this is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt.
Oh.
The brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know. But this is a lashing belt.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
What do I know? I don't even know what an airship
No,
is.
You're right. The harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. They used whatever was on hand here, without paying attention to not incriminating themselves.
They wanted him to stay up, reinforced with
afraid
steel
it would be.
wiring.
Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Okay, that's great. Oh, goody. Probably going to need some kind of bolt cutter or something. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay, new task, ask him to tell you about the case. How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Yeah, okay. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Well, let's check the next
The
thing then.
cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Limbs limp.
Yeah, thank you.
and
We're going to
an
look at them
intricate web
tattoos.
Of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a microelectronic
I
system?
have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of
I'm
old
missing something
solar
here. Well, well, well. A ringing filling the air?
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds
Let
like
the
a sword
lieutenant work.
being unsheathed.
You can
A small
learn
lens
by
appears.
watching.
Some sort of camera.
You don't have to ask questions.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
An
Kuno
instant
has
color camera.
2 metal-capped ampules. A thin spot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Then,
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a
Oh,
small
wow.
animal of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
this is like an old Panasonic instant camera. The kind where you're not supposed to shake them, but yeah, good golly, Miss Molly, did they even have those in the 50s?
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
Well, well,
It contains insight to the victim's person.
yeah.
By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
I don't want to take it from him. I want to look at it later. But he needs, well...
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by.
Thank you, Kim.
His mouth
I will
mute,
do my
and
best to
his
not
skin as
mess
colourful
up your
as the chemical
your
rainbow
trust.
on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Yeah, rotting is not pretty. Death is not pretty. It is gross.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Oh, that's special.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Well, well, well.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. his fatted hands,
Yeah,
thighs,
cold.
and his
Okay,
neck,
cold air.
just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs
I
too.
see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant
gases.
with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
And don't forget, any place that there is a port of entry in your body, any orifice, yeah, all sorts of awful, awful liquids are going to pour out of those parts of your body after you die. It is gross.
So, what do you think?
Really? I don't, but I'm going to go with it.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
delinquents have made out.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think it was up right after death.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood
Oh,
in his head.
goody.
The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him down first.
Let's back
But
off and
there
catch
is no
breath.
breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
I haven't
He
looked him in
slowly
the eye
rotates
yet.
before you, decomposing. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically
Well,
from their
yeah,
sockets.
I just wondered
There
if
is
maybe...
no one. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode.
Yeah, after a
from
week.
the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Who are you, dead man?
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
No, I do. Talking to myself. I do that. I would have done that. I would have said that. I've said stuff like that. I do it today. So, yeah.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
The corpse
Yeah.
looks right through you as you distance yourself from
Well,
its
so how
stench.
do we get him
Eyes
down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Okay, then. All right. All right. If you think we should look again, I'm going to step
The
back and have
cadaver
another look.
slowly
first.
twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
I've gone through all of those. There is nothing else I can do. Unless... it's still an active thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll leave him up there for now then, since you are pretty convinced that... And it said that I should ask him about that. What did I take down? Oh, instant photo, yeah. Where was the Kuno one? Yeah, ask Kuno. I'm gonna try one more time. What? You got in mighty close. Mighty close.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Last time. Oh. He doesn't care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Just like I said. Okay, well, thanks, Kuna. Thank you for not caring. Well, come on, Kim. We're going to go inside and we're going to go ask Gert about... I don't know how to pronounce his name. We're going to ask Bugface McGee about those tattoos. Maybe we'll even ask her.
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh, I don't even have a chance to ask you. Well, maybe I won't even have a chance to ask him. Or...
Can I help you?
Oh, I can do that.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
Oh. She didn't break it, I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer!
Oh, he's pissed. Oh dear.
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
I seem to have had a vendetta against it, though. Maybe I have a vendetta against it.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
Well, it is.
Tender type of hope. Something stirs in you.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps this is why you broke it.
Oh, that's special.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
I am not going to. I am... Self-destruction, yes. Taking everyone else down me as I go. Taking everyone out with me as I go. No. It was just bad
Really?
timing.
I should give her a call then.
Yes, you should.
Thanks, I guess. Was there
Well,
anything
what-
else you wanted, or...?
Oh, skill point. I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll get to that in just a
We were
minute.
sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword in it for you, if you deliver the message. Oh well.
Oh, well. Goodbye. I don't mind. Just sort of putting things a little bit right helps. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? Well, after I do this, what do I have to do? Anything at all? Oh, I have points to spend. Do I have to do this? Like... Or total is 7. Do I have any points? What do I do? Oh. Oh. Psyche. Empathy? Okay. Accept changes and close. I didn't realize the first one, but I'm willing to go with it. Encyclopedia ain't bad, I think. It's also been funny, so there is that. What? It's... Huh. How about that? Well, let's get started. Oh, I wanted to go ask that guy there. Well, I don't even know where to do half this stuff. Go on. Might as well go ask this person a question or two. Not that they'd know anything. I doubt they've been standing there for a week.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
What's going on here?
The jam, my man.
Oh.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern
Yeah, I can
era.
imagine.
You could almost taste it.
What's the
Traffic
jam?
jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No
Oh.
explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
Does not sound good.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
So how long have you
Feels
been
like
here?
forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew.
Yeah, but did you
Just
see
me and
anything
the
a week
metal and
ago?
The tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout
You're
is an
very
antiquated
poetic.
term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
He would have seen the car or anything. You know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
I imagine you
It's
have.
easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
All right.
The man taps his
Never mind
fingers
then.
rhythmically against his arm.
I might as well.
It's like
Just
whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or
yeah,
out.
you don't know nothing.
Going
then.
on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Anything else I should
Anything
know?
else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. Us
No.
lorry drivers. Camionneurs.
Camionneurs.
You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not
Huh?
my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag
Ooh.
these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
How about that?
He tries his best to look
A regular
nonchalant,
Jack Kerouac.
but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
No. I'm good for now. Good
Don't be a
talk.
stranger.
Thank you very much. We learned something today. Okay, Kim, you need to give me a briefing then.
Yes?
Well, I think he
No
knows
response.
that.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Okay, forget it.
moment
But tell me
passes.
about the case.
The
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed.
Yes.
Now I remember.
Brief. Yes, that
3
sounds
days
good.
ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria.
It's a heck of a
The
name.
cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Well, that's
During
special.
that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was
But
told we
why
should
why
approach
didn't
the
we
desk
know
as
anything
part of
about
this
the
dispute.
caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was not using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters.
Okay.
The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Yeah.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the
Yeah.
Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of.
It is
A
super useful
self-organized
to know
peace
this.
corps of the occupied city of Revachol.
Okay, I
The RCM
know.
operates within a legal twilight. Yet, its authority is rarely questioned.
Of course.
It's super
Yes.
useful to know this.
I understand
clear,
everything now.
We are police officers. It's our job to find
I
the
knew
killer.
that.
That's the case.
I knew that.
Uncover and arrest the killer.
I knew that. I'm drunk. I'm a drunkard. I'm not drunk. I'm a drunkard. I'm not an idiot. I knew we were looking for a killer. There is a body hanging back here. Obviously, the person did not do that themselves. Duh, we gotta find the killer. Duh. How about this one?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh, really?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Well, you should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say that this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Yeah, if I can ever figure out how to finish getting it done. Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more
That's
serious than
not
that.
right, no. No, I'm not trying to be a jerko. That may be so, but
I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case.
yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to know? You mean like a
Just
brief?
to say,
Do you want me to brief you again?
no.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
reason to wing anything. If you did
That's
3 days
okay.
ago,
You already
the
told
RCM
me about it.
emergency's
You
desk
told me
was-
about
during
it.
that time.
You
the
told
victim
me
had been
about
stripped
it.
of
Mega
his
cool.
belongings. Okay, then.
I've heard enough.
Was there anything else you wanted to know?
That's all I need for now.
Good.
Okay, well, at least we learned something. There's a tree in it. Well, we'll get there. What? Oh. Oh. I hadn't even realized that the ground was all broken up here. Holy smokes, yeah, that's not good.
The worn
Just
and
look at
beaten
it.
wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Well, that's good. I wasn't going to try and sit down.
We can sit on benches
Yes,
after
I'm
we've-
looking
You can
at the
revisit
place.
bench if you ever need.
I'm not trying to pass the time. Here, run over and talk to the guy. Mon Dieu.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Angry
Talk
old
to
Renee
angry old
first,
Renee
huh?
first.
Okay. You must be angry old Renee?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Renee, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Okay.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a
Oh.
ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first.
No.
Ask questions never. No, you got this.
No.
Here's the ball. You're the game.
No. I am self-destruction, not trying to take others with me as I go. And since I'm not drunk at the moment, but only with a hangover, I'm not going to get
Sure.
involved in the game.
I am René. René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin.
I
How can we help
cannot
you?
match your accent. And in many ways, unless you say a name or a place name with the right accent, you're not saying the name. So,
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
and most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a
Is
problem?
a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Which is a good thing. Anarchy is
He
rough.
doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
No, it's not.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward.
That's
The daily
fine.
business of the riffraff
You can-
no
you-
longer concerns me.
You can be an old man.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Thank you for your time. How about you? Now that I've talked to old
I
Renier,
have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Mr. Gaston Martin.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More panic on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Indeed.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Indeed.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
What do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Shame.
Of course, officer. I mean, I hope I can. What's on your mind?
Later on, I'll be back to ruin your day if I ever get any more alcohol in me. But for right now, goodbye. This must be a way in there? What the heck is that? Oh, I'd have to go around to get there. I think. Okay, I'll get there in a minute. A coin-operated viewer. Oh. Uh-oh. These are all blinkery. Not now, though. How about you? Can you help us? No, you can't. How about all this stuff first? Then we'll go down and check that thing down below. I imagine you do. How about this?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the
Kuno.
other side. With N, that's Kuno.
Yeah.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a
So
church
somebody
on
was
stilts,
checking out
lanky, weather-worn
this
wooden plank.
this
An
old
X-shaped
church.
cross topping its. You know this to be the star of Periconesus, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Periconesian church,
Huh.
a star, a great moral height, to be around
wonder
the
if this
large
actually
wooden
has something to
buildings,
do with
chunks
it.
of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Ice Fisher? Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple
Yeah.
but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Entertaining, but just a trash can? Oh. Well, how about this viewer?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle.
Well,
while
I
looking
got
inside.
25
Then
centimes.
use the focus knob to zoom in. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
I'll do this in a moment. First, what's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
That was only like 2 years ago.
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Can't we do
We should
something
have
about
done
it?
something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk. The ring of metal.
Pull the handle
The
and look
curtains on the
inside.
display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape.
Well, I'm going to turn the
like a
knob to
ghost.
focus my
The
vision.
lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken seafort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree
Well, how about
grows out
that?
of it.
There are ruins, some kind of building there.
I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Huh. Well, thank you, Lieutenant Kim. Or Officer Kim. I don't know what the heck your official thing to call you is. Well, these are just... Now this is a shop, isn't it? Well, that's not going to help me.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's
My
your name?
is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Oh.
She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You know what? You're not going to know anything. However, your mother... I mean, the odds aren't good.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance? Hello, Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So are you the owner of
I
this store?
am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Your daughter... I'm not able to ask the questions that I want to ask, but...
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in
No,
science
no.
fiction.
Science
Tell me,
fiction
was she
is
at
good.
her post doing her job like
Well, of course.
wonderful? Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I felt some interest.
I guess it's better than nothing. She'll have to try
No,
harder
it's
next time.
me. It's me.
woman
Let's
before you
change the
scans the
subject
store.
then.
The
You
shoulders rigid and tense. Every
you
now
know
and then, she
nothing
nudges.
about me. Nothing about me? You know nothing here. Even though
Hello
rigid
again,
and
esteemed
tense?
officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of
Why would
Famous
you...
People.
I don't know. I want to ask her questions, but I don't think the questions would be anywhere important. Not important. But I'm not able to ask questions like, do you know about the dead guy? I am not going to pick them up and stuff them into a bag. Okay, we're back here. Let's see if we can go around the block. I forget. Oh, there was a way into the store from here? Where does that one go? Oh, well, thanks. Hey, Bugface, do you know anything about the dead guy?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Racist lorry driver. Oh. Oh. No. No. I'm not gonna bother talking. Kim!
Yes?
Oh my Lord God, don't walk in front of me when I'm trying to do this. Now what's this place? Oh, that's the 3T Frit?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Tear?
The sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it? I don't even know what a tear machine is.
It's a machine for tear.
No!
You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
What's a tear?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
So I'm going to have to Google tear after I'm done playing.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics
I
logo.
thought that was going to be pronounced that way too, but I didn't say anything.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosifed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
So you can... I don't know what the Nosifed and all does. I mean, what does it say? +1 health. +3 health. No wonder it costs so much. +1 morale. You know what? We're going to do one of those first.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Can I take any? These are locked. Oh, that one's locked. Okay. +1 morale. Where was the one that's +3? Oh, this. I need a health one. Okay, Nosifed.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Yeah, it won't. But at the same time.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
Yeah.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
No, I am not going to steal one of those. How about that? Oh, well, that doesn't help.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Yeah, but I want to see if you know about the dead person.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone.
It's not chatting. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? The corpse, you know.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Uh-huh.
Well, can you tell me anything about the reality we're in?
You mean, what reality?
Just a little reality check
or...
to be quick.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
No, I meant the physical reality.
What about it?
I'm hungover. I'm not going to bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Well, you don't know anything. Which is a rough thing to say, but there you go. Is this some money? Thank you. Well, I don't know about idiomatic. Maybe foolish? Are we going to have to... How do we get up there to talk to that individual? Or do we yell it up at them?
Scott?
Yeah, apparently. Oh, no, we walk up.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
No, not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, But then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Didn't realize
Speaking
this.
of, what brings the RCM here?
There you
To the
go.
Wild North? Come to see the strife?
What's this strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
That's fair. How about this? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Oh boy. I really shouldn't cop to this, being a cop and all, but...
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
That's a nice talk. Call me mañana. Ah, that doesn't help at all. Okay, well, thank you. I do appreciate the words. Well, how about this place? Well, what's a scat mean? Grit. Oh, goody, it says grit. Hi, big boss. Oh.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Yeah, I know. I just hope I can do this without
You here
getting...
to fuck with us. Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Well, okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work!
I actually...
Right to...
I agree with that.
We're not that.
I'm just sort of saying if we can
It helps
talk
if
without
people see
actually
us
fighting
talking.
and struggling.
Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to live.
I understand you're an
Shame
ideologue.
on you! We have
I
families.
understand you're an ideologue.
So do we, Scott.
I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think the strikebreakers or strikes or any of this has anything to know about... Well, they might. They think it's... Oh. Okay. I'm going to leave for the moment. And for right now, we're going to call this here. Next time, we're going to continue from this place. And I'm going to try and figure some stuff out, because only at the very end did I, another idiot, as well as the detective, remembered that, yeah, they think this is some kind of dispute going on here with all this. So, yeah, I should know something about this. So next time. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing.